Hello, I'm Molly. Welcome to Savvy Looks, where I like to take outdated or damaged secondhand furniture and give it a whole new life. This week I've been working on this great mid-century modern dresser that I got for $50 off of Facebook Marketplace. It was in really nice condition, which is not typical for me. I typically work with pieces that are not in great condition. But this was in really nice condition, just a few areas I would need to wood fill, and I was really excited to work on it. My first step was removing all of this amazing hardware, which I was definitely planning on keeping, and then cleaning the surface using a good degreasing cleaner. I cleaned this piece inside and out, and then rinsed everything back with water. This makes sure that my paint will adhere really nicely. Next, I scuff sanded the entire surface. My original plan for this piece was to sand the top section down to bare wood, but after starting to sand, I realized that although this top was solid wood, it had this really thick layer of almost plastic that I wouldn't be able to sand through. So instead, I decided to sand the bottom 3 drawers, which were the bigger drawers, to their natural bare wood, and then I just scuff sanded the rest of the piece. I also applied wood filler to any cracks or scratches and sanded that off when it was dry. After wiping back all of the dust, I was ready to prime using my favorite Zinsser's Bin shellac-based primer and a roller. After 2 full coats of primer, I was ready to paint using the color Talley Green by Melange. This is a beautiful sort of dark olive green. I painted using my Country Chic oval brush and a Zibra paintbrush. I really love this paint because it levels down to such a smooth finish and it goes on so nicely. did 2 full coats of paint and then a 3rd touch-up coat to get solid coverage. While my paint dried, I wanted to address my hardware. I really loved this hardware and I could tell it had some sort of old failing painted finish on it, so I went ahead and used Barkeeper's Friend, water, a cleaning toothbrush, and steel wool to sort of scrub it down to its original silver finish. Overall, I'm more of a gold person than a silver person, but I thought that this silver looked really good with the piece. This is what it looked like before cleaning, and this is what it looked like after. So it wasn't a huge difference, but it did shine it up quite a bit. So I wanted to try something new on these bottom 3 wooden drawers. I decided to use a decor transfer from Redesign with Prima. I used their Blossom Flight transfer. So after lining it up, this transfer came in 3 sections that fit well over the 3 drawers. I used a Redesign with Prima tool to sort of rub the transfer into place. This is almost like a decal, except it's permanent. You can't take this off unless you sand it off. I thought that this would be a much faster process. I thought it would probably be 30 minutes or so of applying the transfer, but it actually took several hours for me. But eventually, after pushing and rubbing for a while, I got the transfer on and I really liked how it looked. Then I was ready to top coat using Varathan's Top Coat. This was my first time using this top coat. I used the matte finish and I really liked it. Whenever I paint over a sort of dark color, like this dark green, I like to mix a little bit of my paint color into the top coat to avoid any cloudy or streaky finishes. So I went ahead and did that and applied this top coat using my Zibra fan brush. I really liked how it applied and I did a total of 3 coats and a 4th additional coat on the top and drawers. After my top coat was dried, it was time to take off the tape. Next, I top coated over the drawers. I did not use the top coat where I had mixed in that green because of course I wasn't painting something green here. And it goes on really dark. It looks like it really changes the color of the wood, but it doesn't. It dries back light to its original wooden color. While that was drying, I applied Howard's Feed and Wax to the drawer rails, the insides of the drawers, and the sides of the drawers. I did this on the drawer rails because it helps the drawers slide smoother, and then I also applied it to the sides and insides of the drawers to prevent any future cracking, leave everything with a nice smell, and just make it all look much more refreshed and finished. After reattaching the hardware, I stepped back and looked at the dresser, and I just wasn't loving how the wooden drawers ended. I felt like they ended in such a straight and abrupt line without any sort of border, and I just didn't think it looked quite right. So I decided to make a border, a rounded border to sort of mirror the natural elements in both the curved drawers and in the transfer. And I painted it using a detailed paintbrush along with my Zibra square brush. I really struggled to make both of the sides look even, partly because it was just difficult to figure out how to measure out a rounded curve, but also because I had put the transfer not perfectly center. Even though I did measure, I guess it just didn't quite work and it didn't end up being perfectly even and centered. So the way that the drawers would curve, even if the sides were the exact same size, one would look thinner than the other because the transfer would sort of skew your perception of it. So it just took a lot of trial and error until I eventually got it to sort of look like it was even though it wasn't. Then I went ahead and just did 3 more coats of top coat over these new painted areas to protect them. My last step was fixing this broken drawer rail. I had forgotten to fix it earlier. It was an easy fix. I just removed the old staples that had come loose and used a handheld staple gun to staple in 2 new staples, which just held everything in place and really quickly and easily made this drawer a lot more stable. Okay, let's take one more quick look at the before. And here it is now. you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Come follow me on Instagram at savvy.looks to see more furniture flipping content. Thanks for watching. Bye.
No, come here. No. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, yes, say hi. Say hi. I was telling my mom I think I look like a sleek raccoon.
Hello, I've been requested to do another outfit of the day. So, I did that in the bloopers of one of my videos. Today, I might even be wearing the same outfit. No. I have like a few things in rotation. So I got sweatpants covered in paint. Got a shirt, also covered in paint. I've got a sweatshirt, hoodie, also covered in paint. Painting clothes of the day. Oh, that's not great. Oh, okay.